It turns out I like breathing. So after some dusty woodworking sessions that gave me a tight chest, I went on a safety course and they recommended the Airshield Pro. And well, now I look ridiculous. So did I make the right choice? I've been testing this helmet for 1.5 years now, so I can tell you everything you need to know to work out if this is the right helmet for you. Now, I don't think it's right to give items ratings because they're going to be different for everyone. People are going to want them for different reasons. So what I'm going to do is go over the pros and the cons and give you all the information I would have wanted before I bought this helmet. So I'm going to start off with the cons because if you rule this helmet out at the beginning of the video, you don't have to watch the rest of the video. Now that's not good for me in the YouTube algorithm, so if you do leave early, please hit the like button if you found it useful. But the biggest con about this helmet is the price. This cost me 1.5 years ago, £250, and now you're looking around the £400 mark. That is extremely expensive for a dust mask. But as you've probably guessed, there is a reason for that price. The standard masks that just cover your mouth can still let some of the sawdust in, and unless you've had it properly face fitted, the chances are you're still getting dust entering your lungs. And if you have stubble or a beard on the face fitted mask, they won't work to their full potential. So for me, that was the key reason I chose the Airshield Pro. I don't have to worry about shaving every day. I can just put this over my head. It covers my glasses, it covers my beard, no trouble, and I can just get on and work. So if you're a hobbyist just using it here and there, it may not be the best option if you don't have the money. So for me personally, although I do think it is expensive, I've used it to build this whole office, the structure, the plasterboard, like the desk, even that weird little sculpture thing. And I use it at work too, so I get my use out of it. Now another downside related to the cost is the price of the accessories. For example, a pair of air filters will cost £35, a new battery is going to cost you around £50, and if you need a new set of air defenders, it's going to set you back around another £50. And this has been the most annoying part for me because the quality hasn't been what I would have hoped. So my air defender broke after about a few months of me using this. I still have one on one side, but the other one broke, and I didn't want to spend £50 on a new pair. So I got around that by using these little squidgy ones that you put in your ears. Not the best solution, and a little bit frustrating. I try to keep the cost of the air filters down by regularly hoovering them and blowing the dust off of them. And with the battery, I just try to charge it and maintain it regularly. So you can see what kind of condition it's in. It's a bit scratched, it's a bit dusty. The buttons started to wear now, but I think that's perfectly normal after 18 months. Now I've seen a lot of feedback for the mask, saying the fan's too noisy. Personally, that really doesn't bother me. And the last issue with this mask is that a lot of the weight is to the back of the mask, which means if you tilt your head forward slightly, which you can often do when you're working on something, it puts a strain on your neck and your back. At first, this was a nuisance, because if I was using it for more than an hour or two, I'd find it very uncomfortable. But where I wear this mask quite regularly, I can now wear it all day, and my body's adapted. And I have no issues with this personally. And the last thing I've had an issue with is the pressure going through the helmet. So the reason you don't need this face fitted is because you get the air being sucked through the filter at the back, and then it gets pushed into the helmet. When your head's inside, the air is flowing out, which means dust can't get in. So you need to make sure the pressure of the air going through the helmet is correct. Now to make sure the pressure inside of the mask is at a safe level, you get one of these. It's a little ball in a tube, and when the air blows through the bottom, it should push the ball to the top. Now this fits inside the mask at the front in these little grooves, and then when you turn the mask on, the ball should rise. And you can see mine isn't working. So I'm going to follow the instructions which say to replace the air filters and to fully charge the battery, and I'm going to try it again. Now these are very new filters, so I'm just going to hoover them and again fully charge the battery. So now if I try again, it's still exactly the same. I don't really know what to do now. It's a very expensive helmet, so the only thing I can think of doing is ordering a new battery and just hoping that my battery is a bit old and not performing properly. So I've just spent £52.34 on Amazon, and I'm going to see if it makes any difference tomorrow because it's next day delivery.
One day later.
Okay, so the battery has now arrived. I put it in the mask, tried it out, and it still didn't work. This meant to me it was either a problem with the fan or the air getting from the fan into the helmet. And when I looked further, I found I had an issue with the pipe where it went into the mask. So what I've done is I've put loads and loads of tape on there, and for now it's holding, and for now it actually works. Long term I'm going to look at correcting this. I might put some silicone in there or just do something to make sure the air flows well. And of course all of that means that I didn't need a new battery in the end anyway, but it did help me diagnose the problem when I realised it wasn't the battery. So far, it feels like everything about this mask is doom and gloom, but there are some really good things about this mask. When it does work, it works really well. When you put this mask on and turn it on, you cannot smell wood dust at all. I'm really confident that it's keeping the dust out my lungs. The battery for the mask is long lasting, it lasts 8 hours, and I've never had it run out on me in a single day before. Now, apart from feeling safe, which for me would be the most important thing about this mask, is its ease of use. I say I can just put it over my beard. Now, I'm not that fond of my beard, but I get up at 6 AM to go to work. I don't want to be shaving every morning, just to make sure that the dust mask fits. It goes over my glasses really easily, so I don't have to worry about any more eye protection. And it's really quick and easy to put on and take off. It's a lot less fiddly than the masks that you have to pull around your head with the elastic straps. And the top part's solid too. This has taken a lot of impact over the years. Another pro for the mask is when anything does go wrong, it is very easy to swap everything around. The ear defenders can just pop straight off by squeezing the tabs underneath. You can quickly get inside the helmet by pressing these tabs. And the filters just slide on and off really quickly. And the filters just push down and slide out and go back in just as easily. You can take the battery out and put it in a charger if you want to buy one. Or if you don't have a charger, you can just charge it straight at the back of the helmet. You can get replacement visors, and the sticky cover at the front is easy to take off and replace with another one. The last thing that I'd like to mention is some people may be concerned of the visor fogging up, but that isn't an issue with this because as soon as the fan's on, it blows the fog away. I think the key thing to take away from this is that this mask has stopped me from having a tight chest whenever I'm doing anything in a dusty environment, whether it be woodwork, engraving glass, or even just cleaning my keyboard. So going forwards, I feel I'll always have a full face mask, but in the future, if this one dies, I might go for a different brand, purely because of the quality and the issues I've had with this one. It could be a one-off, but I don't want to take that risk. So go out there, get crafting, have fun, be safe, and if you want to see what I'm building, hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to follow along.